Gears on Roblox are completely useless, but at one point in time, every single game used gears. They all had a purpose. Either it was a food that you could eat that gave you some extra health, it was a gun that you could shoot people with, or even a sword that you could slice up your opponents with. But there was definitely some gears that were better than others. And here are the most overpowered gears on all of Roblox. The first one is the Rainbow Parryon. So basically this is just a regular sword, but it has a ton of effects on it. Every time you hit somebody with it, it does 40 damage. But some of the damage that you do to other people, you actually recover. So as you're damaging people, you're literally regenerating health at the same time. And it also has a resistance of 50%. So if somebody does 100 damage to you, it only does 50. But that's not what makes this thing so overpowered. It's actually the effects that it has. First of all, it has something called the Parry laser, which creates a giant version of the Rainbow Parryon that creates a giant laser that obliterates everybody in the path and deletes all of them, killing you no matter how much health you have. If you also double click with this item, you can run extremely fast towards any enemies in whichever direction you double click in. And if you press E, it actually creates a shield around your avatar that will protect you from any damage that other people try to do to you. And finally, there's another attack called the Singularity, which creates a giant black hole that will suck in anybody around the area. And of course, just absolutely obliterate them as well. At random times, this thing just creates beams that will continuously do damage to anybody in its path. And also, anybody around you could get hit by a flying laser as well. I mean, literally everything this item does just instantly kills people. But that's not even it, because if you have the other Parryons in your inventory, this thing will start to do even more damage. There's a total of 10 different Parryons, and if you have all of them and use the Rainbow Parryon, you get more power-ups and you do even more damage. Like for example, you could shoot more lasers, you can have even better shields around you, do more damage when you hit people, and everything has a much shorter cooldown time. So if you're fighting somebody with this sword, you literally have zero chance of actually beating them. And don't sleep on the other Parryons either, because they're also extremely overpowered, just not as good as the rainbow one. The only problem is if you want to pick up a Rainbow Parryon, it's going to cost you 865,000 Robux right now. But it is still obtainable if you want to try to get one. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. We're trying to hit 250,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so help us get there. Next is the Crescendo, the Soul Stealer. Another extremely overpowered gear. The only problem is that it's completely broken right now. But if it were to work, this item also has a lunge ability that will do 25 damage, and it actually leaves a flame trail behind it that if anybody steps into, they'll also take damage by it. Then if you press Q, it has an ability called the Soul Stealer, and if you use this and hit somebody with it, they float into the air and then they will just instantly die right after. And once you do that, you also steal all their health. So as much health as they had when you used it, you take all of it. And after you kill people with this, you also regenerate health passively. If you end up killing 7 people, you regenerate the most amount of health possible. And you don't even have to do anything to get that health, it just comes to you naturally. This item also has a sucking ability where it brings in opponents closer to you and literally drags them towards your avatar and makes them slower. And this also has a ranged ability where if you press X, this gear will literally shoot flames in 7 directions all around you. And all of these flames will do 77 damage to anybody who gets hit by it. There's also another ranged ability that if you press E, a soul comes out of the sword that will chase an opponent. And if this soul ends up hitting somebody, it instantly kills them and gives you all of their health. So this gear also is pretty insane. Crescendo the Soul Stealer only came out with 71 copies originally, meaning that this thing is pretty much impossible to find. And the cheapest one that's on sale for 999,999,999,999 Robux. So good luck. The next gear on my list is the Scroll of Sevenless. This one actually isn't even a sword at all. It's literally just a piece of paper. But this piece of paper is extremely overpowered. Essentially, it shoots a giant fire beam that instantly kills anybody in its path. And it has an extremely short cooldown, so you can literally just spam this thing over and over again. You could spam this super overpowered laser beam every 3 seconds that instantly kills anybody in the path. And remember, you can kill as many people as you want as long as they're in that beam. Also, not to mention that this thing basically has like infinite range to it too. This thing can shoot people from across the map as well. It doesn't have any kind of special power-ups or special abilities that I can do, but honestly, do you even really need them when you have this thing? The Scroll of 7 list is the most affordable item on this list so far. The only problem is it's just not affordable at all. It's still going to cost you 84,000 Robux. The next super overpowered gear is the Telemonster, the Chaos Edge. Going back to the swords, this one is actually insane. So anybody who is around you will automatically take damage. And it does so much damage that you could literally just kill people if they're just around you. This one also has a lunge just like the other swords, so if you double click you can go really fast towards any opponents, and that does a lot of damage on its own, can instantly kill somebody. And also when you use the lunge ability, it does damage to anybody who steps in the flame path that you leave behind you. Then if you press Q, it has an ability that will trap all opponents for 4 seconds, which makes it so that they actually can't move and does a ton of damage to them as well. Then if you press E, any players that are using any types of flying gears will freeze in place and they'll lose their gears until they respawn with it again. This is another extremely rare item. When it first came out, it only had 100 copies, and now it's on sale for 2 million Robux. The next item is the Skeleton King's Sword. This item is so overpowered that they literally nerfed it. But currently, the way that this item works is that as soon as you touch an enemy, it does like 10 different damages, all the way from 50 to 9,000 damage. Remember, a regular Roblox avatar only has 100 health. So why does this item need to do 9,000 damage? I have no idea. I just don't even understand how this thing used to be even more overpowered and somehow they managed to nerf it. That doesn't even make any sense. But when you use this item and somehow you don't kill the enemy with the 9,000 damage that you just did, it will also break their arms and legs off. So if they don't die, they can't use any weapons anymore. And this one actually isn't even that expensive. It only costs you 1,000 Robux if you want to buy it. I mean, this has to be the best deal for the most overpowered item. And for our honorable mention, we have the #1 counter to every single one of these items, probably making it the most overpowered item of all time. We have the Ruby Hoard, the Raptious Treasure. So basically what this item does is when you use it, it drops a bunch of coins around you, and if somebody steps on one of those coins, they lose every single item in their inventory. So any gears that they had are now gone. And it is literally just the #1 counter item. If somebody has the Rainbow Parryon, just use this thing and they no longer have it. Fortunately for anybody who wants to use one of these other overpowered gears, this one is unobtainable and it doesn't even work anymore. But be sure to let me know in the comment section below which item you guys thought was the most overpowered. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Peace. So we decided to test out which of these items is actually the most overpowered out of all of them in a tournament style battle.
Oh yeah, it does.
Me
actually.
versus you. We'll see who wins this. Oh wait, I don't even know.
What is that? What?
No, it didn't work. I shot myself with it. How did I do that?
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I'm dead.
I killed myself.
Well, you killed me. All right, let's see.
Oh
this
man!
Why
What
is it
is
shooting
that?
sideways?
Oh!
Oh, did it work?
Did you just?
I think I just killed you.
Black hole?
Yeah, I did. Oh my god.
I'm super quick, man.
You're killing
no, I keep
yourself.
killing my...
I fell off the map.
It's
Who is this dude? Who just joined? Alright, let's just team up against this guy. Let's just team up against him. Which one? Oh, he's using that. Oh yeah, I just blew him up.
Oh, they have it too. Oh man. I don't even remember.
Bro, look,
I'll
look,
use it
look.
on them.
Bro, I'm dead instantly. See, look, this one, they can't do anything against it. Okay, let's try this.
Oh,
Nice.
he killed me.
Yeah, his sword does 9,000 damage. That's why.
Oh, he died.
Yeah, because I use my giant laser that instantly kills everybody in its path.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
The chartreuse cannon. Let's do that one.
This guy's dead.
Sonar seeking? Oh, I like the sound of that. Oh, why did it kill you?
Dead
You killed me
instantly.
then.
Oh my god, bro. The Telemax thing just destroyed me. Die.
Whoa.
Why is there so many people in here?
And after the end of all of this, we decided that the Rainbow Parryon is definitely the most overpowered. Then we said the Scroll of Sevenless is number 2, Telemonster is number 3, and the Skeleton King Sword is number 4. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Peace.